Hey, what's going on, everybody? John here at Havoc Maker Studio and FNP Wargamers. I'm hoping you guys are having a good Memorial Day. I don't know if that's something you're supposed to have, but at least we live in the land of the free, home of the brave, and I'm hoping you're at least celebrating those lives that risked everything for us so we can have these wonderful freedoms. So today I just want to do a quick video. You'll see that I'm not at my normal studio. I'm currently out of town helping take care of my mother. She just got out of surgery, removing a cancer, this tumor, well, actually multiple tumors out of her abdomen. So I'm going to be up here for at least a week. So the shows will be a little spotty, but they are going to be happening. So just be aware that probably won't be streaming over on Twitch, but I will be doing updated videos. So as expected, Atomic Mass Games did put out the panel to play a couple days earlier than I expected, to be honest with you, for the Lizard, or Doc Connors. So if you're not familiar with Kurt Connors, he is a Spider-Man villain. Well, villain slash mentor. He was actually a professor for Peter Parker, and with some experimentation, and sounds like they've altered what he was actually experimenting on. But the original was using lizard style regenerative abilities, like how they can regrow their tails and radiation and whatnot. And he applied it to himself to grow back his missing arm. I think it was his right arm. At any rate, he was successful, but in the process, it turned to a giant alligator lizard man type thing. And as you guys can see, his miniatures right there on the screen. He's absolutely an amazing looking model. One of my favorite ones so far from Atomic Mass Games. He will be coming in a box with Craven Hunter, which we reviewed last week, and I'm hoping we might get to see the Lizard's character card this week. But I'm under this sneaky suspicion that we're not going to see the Lizard this week. We're actually going to end up seeing either Jean Grey, or we're going to see Cassandra Nova, but I don't know yet, and we'll find out, well, in the next couple days. I'm trying to reach out to a couple sources that might know sources. You know, it's like secondhand sources, and see if we can get the drop on that. But let's go ahead and just take a look at the panel to play and a couple other upcoming releases for Marvel Crisis Protocol. So he is going to be having some pretty decent stamina and defenses, it looks like. He's going to have some pretty good attacks where he's going to be able to dish out a lot of damage. The only attack that they mentioned in the beginning is his cold-blooded attack, and I'm not sure which of the two. Usually you have 2 to 3 basic attacks before you get into your superpowers, and one of them usually costs a certain amount of power, anywhere from like 4, I think, up to 7, I think is the most I saw, maybe 8 power, and they're usually very devastating. So it sounds like he's going to have a tail attack, might be his big main attack, or his cheapest main attack. But the cold-blooded is the one that really kind of takes center stage right now. It's strength 7, and which, if you're not familiar, strength 7 means you're going to be rolling 7 attack dice at the most basic level. There might be other ways to boost that up. There's action cards and such that you can do to boost that up a couple. But still, 7 dice is nothing to I don't know, bat an eye at. But if he inflicts damage, all he has to do is just inflict 1 point of damage, it sounds like. The target is going to suffer bleed and slow on top of all that. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty devastating. That, who knows though, that could be the most basic attack where it cost him nothing to do. I really don't know. Nobody knows at this point except for the people at Marvel Crisis Protocol. So let's take a look at some of his other stuff. It sounds like one of his superpowers is going to be his unnatural strength, called Biochemical Breakthrough, which is kind of a callback to his genetic enhancements that he's put on himself. Now, this power lets him pick up and throw a character or object size 3 or smaller. Now, what I don't know is Is that going to be an attack, which I doubt, or is it going to be one of his superpowers, which kind of makes sense. Hopefully, it doesn't cost more than like 2 power. I could see maybe 3 power, but hopefully, if this is going to cost anything, 2 power is going to be the limit. Moving on, why he can dish out all that damage, he is going to be very hard to beat. Not only does he have the enhanced superhuman stamina and toughness and everything from transforming into the lizard, he's got the scales, the muscle tissue, everything like that. If you're not aware, he can regenerate, and it's going to come into effect just like we predicted. He was probably going to have a healing factor of 1. I was thinking possibly 2, but that would be more in the realm of Wolverine or Sabretooth to go that far. So they did give him healing factor 1, really good. Be able to heal yourself 1 point after your activation. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. But the other thing that's really cool, that's going to make him even more defensible, is that he can reduce any damage he suffers by 1. So in a way, he has a healing factor of 2. If you think about it in that sense, you're taking less damage and you're healing damage. So really, that's actually ignoring 2 points of damage a turn almost. Well, probably more, but that's a really solid defense. And that's all that we have right now for him. They didn't give us too much else to go on, so we're going to just go ahead and move on right now. I still think we're going to see probably Jean Grey's card this week I think we're going to see either Jean Grey or Cassandra Nova this week. I'll be surprised though if we were to see Lizard Man's his character card this week. So let's take a look at a couple of other upcoming products you guys might or might not be aware of. There's a new organized play kit coming out called Separation Anxiety, and it looks like it'll be focused around Venom, Carnage, and other symbiote characters from the comic book universe. From what we understand is that it's going to be just like all the other kits, though I don't think it's going to have like fancy acrylic tokens like they had in the beginning, which kind of stinks. I really like those acrylic tokens, but whatever. Looking at its details, we are looking at there's 8 symbiote decks, so 16 cards each. 8 priority trackers, 16 mission cards, 8 token sheets with total of 15 tokens, and 16 promo cards. So that is a lot of material that's going to be coming in. And if you haven't noticed the theme there or in previous kits, these are designed for up to 16 players. So that is really, man, that's really nice. Or as you play the event, you're supposed to break everything down, like who gets what, or winning special awards, getting special tokens, and all that stuff throughout. You actually, if you go to the Atomic Mass game page, which we will here in a moment, you can look at I'll show you guys where to find how the organized play is run. So that's not too bad. Right now, it looks like those are going to be some cardboard tokens, which is a little disappointing, but I'm not going to complain too much because we're getting, the different action cards, priority trackers, which the priority trackers are probably going to be acrylic, which is cool. The mission cards, which is really awesome. I love those. And the 16 promo cards. So, and those promo cards will probably be alternate versions of maybe Venom and or Carnage or something different. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. But I'm going to keep track of that. And as soon as I get some more information, I'll let you guys know for sure. So moving on, the other one that's coming out, and I think both these are coming out by July. Don't quote me on that, but I think they're coming out close to July. We have the next organized play kit, the Mutant Masterworks. And I think, and once again, you can quote me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first printed or product version of the Ultimate Encounters. If you're not familiar with the Ultimate Encounters, there's a Hulk and Ultron, one that are out right now on the Atomic Mass Games webpage, and those are free. And this one is kind of essentially it's free as long as the store doesn't charge anybody for for its use. But right now you get it's going to be the characters or the players going up against Magneto, which is really cool. I figured he would be an ultimate encounter. And it looks like they're kind of doing a throwback to almost to the beginning when he threatened to launch nuclear missiles with his magnetic powers. So there's going to be a rule book that comes along with that. That's really awesome that they do that because Ultimate Encounters plays just slightly different than the regular game system. It's an alternate way to play that is a lot of fun. And you're also going to be getting 8 stat cards, 8 token sheets, 8 dashboards, 24 tip cards. Let's see if I can scroll down I think that's it. Yep, 24 tip cards. So that's coming. I think it is sometime in June, which is actually, we're about ready to roll over to June. It could be July. Don't count on it just yet, but definitely I would inquire with your local stores. Like I go to the Atomic Hobby Shop in Cypress, Texas a lot, but there's other stores, especially if you're here in Houston. We have Etten Games and Hobbies. We have Fat Ogres Games and Comics. We have Asgard Games down in Sugarland. There's Goldmine, but I'm not sure if they're doing organized play down there. And we have Dragon's Lair also in the Cypress area. There's a lot of stores. I mean, we are very blessed with the number of game stores in the Houston area. And hopefully you guys are as well, wherever it is that you are playing Marvel Crisis Protocol. So one thing I want to leave off on, in the coming weeks, I'm going to be promoting, there's a big, I think it's next to Lone Star GT, the last of the big gaming conventions that are going to be happening here in Texas. It's going to be Warzone Houston, and it's going to be touting tons of different types of games. I think we're sitting around 18,000 square feet of games. Our previous convention where we had about 250, almost 300 people, we were sitting at about 6,000 square feet, 6,100-ish, let's say 62 just to be just to be safe. And now we're like triple that size if I'm doing the math right. And Marvel Crisis Protocol is going to be a part of that, and we're going to be opening it up. We're organizing everything right now on how many games it's going to be. We're working out prize support, trophies, goodie bags, the whole work. So I just want to get you guys excited for it. Pay attention in a couple upcoming videos and over on the Havoc Maker Studios Facebook page, and also on FNP Wargamers and this studio's channel here, YouTube channel. I'll be putting those links in the description for Warzone Houston so we can start building up the excitement for it and get more people attending. Right now, we kind of don't have a limit. We're aiming for around 20 people, but we can, from what I understand, we can push beyond that. So more of that coming down the lines. Just stay tuned, and I will definitely fill you guys in as we get closer. So with that said, if you guys can do me a huge, huge favor, is right below, before you guys hit the thumbs up and leave a comment on this, let me know what you guys think in that comment section. But before I get to that, hit that subscribe button on your way down. Share this video out. We're almost at 100 subscribers here on Havoc Maker Studio, and we're almost at 3,000 followers or subscribers over on FNP Wargamers. Once we hit one or both of those marks, we're going to be doing double giveaways. So I've already determined that, at least here on Havoc Maker Studio, I'm going to do a double giveaway once we get to 100 subscribers. So share this out, get your friends, get your family, doesn't matter. Just get people with accounts, get them signed up for free for YouTube, get them to subscribe to the channel, and increase the chances of winning. So when you hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, hopefully, you also can leave a comment, which I would really appreciate. Let me know what you think about these organized play kits, what you think about Doc Connors, the lizard. Is he going to be a good character? Is he going to be a sleeper? I feel like he's going to be a sleeper tank, but that's just on me. And also let me know what you guys think of the upcoming models like Jean Grey and Cassandra Nova. We know that we've got Colossus and Juggernaut and Moon Knight coming down the line. We also have hints of the Sentinel appearing at some point. But I think before we see the Sentinel, and this is the last thing I'm going to leave you off on, we know that Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, is coming out. We already saw one of her miniatures. That's right, one of her miniatures. Now, do I know for sure there's two? No. But what power set have we really not seen yet? You know, it's an obvious power set, and the Sentinel kind of clues you in. It's the giant size. We haven't had a giant size character yet, so I think Kamala Khan, who can expand her body size. If you're not familiar with her attack, she's got the Bigum fist attack where she makes a massive fist, but she can also grow really tall. I mean, her power set's similar to Giant Man and similar to Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four. So she can stretch, but she can also increase her body size to larger proportions. So I think she's going to be our first character, and all we've seen, and they just teased us, was just her there standing proudly with her hands on her hips in a very Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel pose. So I think we're going to be seeing our first big character. She'll probably, and if she does come in with that big model, I think it's going to be a 2-pack, obviously. And I think we're going to see it probably around $65, probably Thanos range in price, because you are going to be, that's a lot of plastic. You're going to have 2 miniatures. I think it'll be around $65, but I think it'll be worth it to have a giant character like that. Her character is really a fantastic character. I'm looking forward to seeing it. One of the main reasons I really like her, she's probably going to end up being in my top 10 list. One of the few, in fact, I think she is in my top 10 list. I'll have to double check. I like that they don't do identity politics with her, except, you know, her being a teenager and a teenage superhero. And I really like that. She's a well-written character, and I'm happy to see that character hit the tabletop. All right, guys and gals, let me know what you guys think down in the description below, or down in the comment section below. Do you think Lizard's going to be good? What do you think about those Crisis organized play kits? And what do you think about Kamala Khan? And what else is going to be coming out this week? I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Memorial Day celebration. I don't know if it's a celebration. I'll let you guys figure that one out. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.